Welcome back, more Sega Tennis. So now, number one, let's make sure I loaded the right save state. I usually use, yeah, I did, because we have all the characters unlocked. I have, just for redundancy, to make sure nothing goes wrong, I both make save states when possible, and use actual saves in the game. Because sometimes dumb things happen, like when my controller bugged out and erased my save file back in Battle-Free Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. What do we do now? I think I want to actually take care once and for all of Eggman. Speaking of save state, Speaking of save states, if I have to use them, I will, because I don't think anybody in this world is going to benefit from watching me play this more. So let's make quick work of all these guys. Mimi, you're not supposed to be in this.
I'll do my best.
In this tournament. You're an unlockable character. This will also be a quick little refresher for myself for how to play this. That's how does he go too far forward?
15 all.
So there is one type of hit that I'm not using.
30-15.
I don't even know what it's called.
40-15.
If I have the occasion to use it at any point, I will.
Game tails.
I can use it here, I guess. But first... Come on, you're level 1 AI, don't try to be fancy. Okay, if I get an occasion to actually use this thing. So if you press both buttons at... Okay. Both buttons at once? You can do weird stuff like that. I think it depends too on which button you press first. You'll... Yeah. There you go, you can do really weird stuff. And AI never does that. It never uses those hits. But one really lobs it, and one hits the ball really slow, like even slower than a slice. Oops. It's all about whether I'm the one serving, apparently. How well I do at this game.
Game, set, and match.
Beautiful. I still don't know how the scoring works here. At all. I don't know why it suddenly drops off in the last few.
I'll do my best.
Hey, Knights. Not to skip your dialogue or anything, but...
15 love.
It might be useful, actually, to try to get to know those different... That was awkward. Jeez, I kept trying to jump and hit the ball because Knights was really lobbing it, but for some reason... Oops.
15-30.
I was not jumping for it at any point, like I expected to. It doesn't help that I can't see where the ball is half the time on this court.
40-30. Game tails.
So I need to remember though which button combination does which, because the one that lobs the ball probably isn't very useful. I don't think. I think the big advantage to a slice is that even though it moves slower, which I'm moving slower is good sometimes because it doesn't usually go as far, but it also lets you put more spin on it, which for most characters doesn't actually mean that much, but if you're a spin character, that can be useful. Knights, come on. Wrong way.
Love 40.
Yeah, there you go. So the real slow hit is what? BA, I think? Yeah, and it's a really, really slow hit too. And then the lob is AB, I guess. I never used those hits though, I don't think, on the console version. I got by fine without them. And by fine, I mean like Alex the Kid reducing me to a groveling mess. So maybe I should have used them. Woo!
15 love.
Couldn't get close there.
30 love.
Maybe I should pay more attention to the lob shot and just see what the point of it might be. Like, what's the idea there?
40 love.
And I guess if you're playing against a human opponent, it being way up in the air might make it harder to see or something? I'm not sure otherwise. I love this music. Nice Jet Set radios, of course I do. Not just because Jet Set music is good in general, but also because I have a pretty good connection to Jet Set radio. Of course, if you're not careful with that hit, you probably run the risk of hitting the net. So if you try to do a change up like that twice, it probably will actually hit the net. I think if your opponent's getting way out on the far end of the court, it might be really useful to do that. To force them to... Ooh. I feel like I should be able to jump there, but I did not. There you go.
Love 40.
You can really throw off your opponent if they're far out on the other end of the court, which might be the way, in fact, to deal with power characters. Because power characters, because they hit the ball faster, tend to end up way on the other side of the court. Not to mention, the longer you rally with them, I think, the faster the ball ends up going. Unless somebody uses a change-up or something like that, or a slice.
I'll do my best. Ooh la la, swinging report show.
Even more so with power characters. Why do you just say the name of your show? Or something. Whatever it is you just said. It's not, like,
15 love.
nothing to say to your opponent, is it? Is that just like the tagline?
30 love.
It might make more sense if I was more familiar with the source material. I've only ever known Space Channel 5 as
40 love.
something that appeared in Sega crossover games.
Game tails.
Or at least we're making quick work of everyone who are the ones in charge of the serves here. Boom. Yeah, I don't know what the point of a lob is otherwise.
Love 15.
If it's not something weird like the ball just not being visible. I don't know why I'd want that.
Love
Part of it,
30.
I guess, is that... I don't know why I'd want to, for instance, hit it into the far court that way. That seems like a really bad idea.
40.
Unless the idea is actually to try to hit it over your opponent's head. In fact, I'm curious. Whoops.
15 40.
Hit the ball close. Now lob it far. Nope.
30
That's
40.
exactly what I was concerned about. So I don't know why you do that. Because lobbing it just... That seems like a very explicitly bad thing to do. Because if the ball's over your opponent's head, that usually means they can slam it. Yeah, not the best break there. This is not the big one. We're gonna have a rematch against Eggman after this, weirdly. He's gonna get really angry and then suddenly a lot better at tennis after this. And we're gonna have a rematch with the exact same character on the exact same court.
15 love.
It's gonna be really weird. Not quite, Eggman. Ooh, look at you. Why are you impressing me? And I wish I could do some jump shots, but it's not happening for some reason. Hello. Oh, dude!
30
He's
love.
really doing it here. This isn't the superpowered version of Eggman, is it? I don't think it is. It's almost feeling like it is. Like, he's getting some real
40 love.
tricky returns in here.
Game tails.
I'm honestly impressed. He's so slow to throw that ball up. It's interesting.
Love
There you go.
15.
How much harder is this gonna be afterwards? I mean, it's all super powered after this. This is weird. That might not actually cross the net. That might have been a bad idea. Whew. Haha, you didn't expect me to hit that!
30.
Speaking of lobs, just hits a thing way into the sky there. I love being able to use this thing exploitably. Nope, you're done. No way you're gonna catch that.
40.
He should have tried to run back to the center of the court after that, but he just didn't for some reason. Nope. Getting ahead of myself here.
Out. Game, set, and match. Tails.
Okay. Awkward silence. Now... What do you mean E? That was a fine... Whatever. Congratulations. I won the tournament again. Special stage. Here we go. I thought that was surprisingly hard already, even though I did just fine. Eggman again! And I will clearly cheat with a save state here, just because if I fail this, there's no reason to do the whole tournament for a fourth time. Yeah, rematch for some reason. Exact same opponent in the exact same place. Why did I hit that?
15. Love
And I'm already having
30.
trouble again. Darn it. And it doesn't help that I was warming up on easy AI, and this guy I think is actually the hardest AI level. Oops. That could have gone a lot worse. Is there a reason to do that? I don't know what the point of that technique is.
Second service.
Whoops. I didn't actually mean to do a lob there. Why do I keep doing lobs by accident? It's not actually what I mean to do. Oh, what? Why didn't you do anything there, Tails? I hate when he just doesn't swing. I was hoping I'd actually just dominate Eggman now.
Love 15.
That's interesting, he actually used the change-up or whatever you call that shot. I did not expect that. The guy doesn't usually do that.
15 all.
Darn it. Okay.
15, 30.
We've got something going now. It's annoying that I threw the first game, but I still salvage this match. I should be at advantage again. That really...
30 all.
that weight there. It really messes with me when when he takes that long to hit the ball, because I don't know when to react. You would think that would make the timing easier, but I actually don't know precisely when he's gonna hit the ball. Oops.
Game.
I just missed the keys for a second there. Okay. Again, there's no reason to waste time. Doing all that over again, so... Why do I keep doing that? Well, it makes him hit the ball really slow, I guess, which, if I actually understand the timing, can be to my benefit, but... Whoa! There we go.
15 love.
Unfortunately, my opening serve trick doesn't really work on this guy. Where I just open with a really dirty serve.
15
Really?
all.
It does not stop him. Got the ball right to him there. Whoop,
15,
okay,
30.
just didn't actually hit the ball that time. Or didn't swing the
Second
net.
service.
Darn it. Surprising just to get some of these. Jeez, Eggman.
15 40.
Why is he better than I am at when I'm the one serving? That really confuses me. It catches me off guard every time.
Dr. Eggman.
Like, I don't mean to be cheap now, but
I'll do my best.
like, there's not much reason to keep going if I can't even win when I'm the one serving.
15 love.
I definitely didn't get warmed up the best. Darn.
15 all.
Okay.
30 15.
We're messing with him a bit. That definitely takes effort. Oh, come
30
on.
all.
How does he manage to make this really ridiculous hits from one end of the court to the other? And I can't make those same
30
returns.
40.
Some of these look really close to being out, by the way. It really messes me up if they're
Game.
not. I don't get it. Why do I have so... Is this like harder than the normal maximum difficulty?
I'll do my best.
I might just have to like cut the episode here and just return when I'm actually able to beat this guy next episode.
Love.
What happened there,
15.
Tails? You like stumbled. See, I need that to
15
happen.
all.
But that happens very rarely.
15
Why does this
30.
happen?
30 all.
I'm only barely able to keep up with him in some weird way. Part of it is just reaction time, and reaction times are worse when I'm commentating at the same time, of course. Oh, come
40.
on!
Game.
Every
Dr.
time!
Eggman.
It's like the exact same thing every time. I'll be back next episode when I manage to figure this out.